Okay, you guys, we got us another Tutorial Tuesday, and today we're going to be discussing the importance of layering snares and claps, which is very important. Um, um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I really can't really explain. It's just super important, man. Like the difference that you'll hear when I do it before and after we do this is really cool. But pretty much everything that I show you guys is something that I personally use. I'm not gonna show you guys just some BS stuff. I actually show you guys stuff that you will use and not just random stuff. So yeah, because if it was just random stuff, I could easily just do the most generic tutorials ever, just like doing just a whole bunch of progressive house plucks and stuff like that. That's too easy to do. We want to do stuff that will help you. So let us start. So first thing you're gonna do is this is what we got right now. Pretty generic, bad kick, okay snare, but of course bad kick. Um, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this sound more fat than what it is. So to do this, what we're gonna do is in the pattern that we have right now, we have a clap. You can use any clap you want, but preferably you want to have one that has kind of like a pre-transient, pretty much two transients like this one. Or just actually not even a pre-transient. The transient should be not in the middle of the waveform, but kind of like by the beginning. So you see, if you guys look right where my mouse is, you guys can see that the initial transient is right here. This is where the loudest part of the clap is. You want it right there. You don't want it at the very beginning because it's not going to work if it's at the very beginning. So this is where you want your transient to be. So that's what makes it good. And if you want to shorten it, you guys should really use the controls on the sampler in FL because it can make some cool effects and stuff. This is more for, you know, stereo stuff. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the clap and we're gonna put it like that, and this is what it sounds like now. And you're like, Zan, this does not sound any better. Well, we're gonna fix that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the piano roll of the clap, not the snare. The snare needs to be right on the dot, on the line, on the grid. But with this, we're going to offset the clap, which makes it sound a lot more wide. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it to a 1/6 step, and you're just going to move it back that much. You can play around with it, but for me, I always use this specific clap with different snares. But for my pre-shifted clap, I always use this one, so I know exactly where I need it, and it's 1/6. So I'm going to turn it back to line, just so then if I move it, it'll go right back. So now we got that. And before I show you guys, we're going to start EQing it. So let's go over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to show you guys the before and after of like EQing and stuff. So now this is what it sounds like. So here's a before. Here's an after. Okay, so we're not done yet though. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of EQing and making sure that everything is in the right place. To make sure everything's agreeing. So we're just going to take these two and leave the kick out. And we're going to play around with the volume. Now, in order to get this to punch through a bit more, we're going to add a compressor on it and have a pretty short attack. Turn the threshold down a bit. Turn the ratio up a bit. And I know I get a lot of hate for this because I pretty much like slam the threshold down pretty much like so freaking low. Okay. So now it has like a stronger transient. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. just has a bit more of a transient there. So what you're gonna do with that is it's just gonna give it a little bit more punch. I'm not gonna do it anymore because I get sick of all the freaking. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do what I want to do. But you know, if you guys follow what I do, cool. If you don't follow, cool. Don't watch the videos. I mean, if you're gonna just hate and say this is the wrong way, like I said before in my other video, there is no right or wrong way in producing. It's just what sounds good. Okay, that's pretty punchy. That might be a little too much. Transit. That's cool. Okay, so now since we've done that, we're gonna EQ, and the basic EQing of claps and snares. Well, usually with snares, you're not gonna high pass it this much, but initially with the clap, you're gonna take all the bass frequencies out, and also you're gonna put it in mono. But when I put things, when I do that type of stuff, I usually use a stereo imager. Where is it? Here we go. So with this, I'm gonna take my isotope imager, and actually, you guys know what? I'm not gonna use this because some of you guys might not have that plugin. So we're just gonna use what FL offers. So we're just gonna turn this into mono. Do like halfway. Just have a little bit of a side signal. Okay, we're gonna do that. Give it a little bit of high end, and now we have the snare. Take some of that unnecessary low end. We want to keep the heart, pretty much the heart of the track here still. So you have to find where that is. It's about right here. So there you go. So now we should get some pretty cool result now. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the tutorial, but before we end it, we're going to listen to a before and after. So this is before I added the clap and the EQ on the snare. Oh, actually, oops. There we go. Not interesting, but as soon as this is the after, and this is what you get. But yeah, pretty basic samples. This is a Vengeance dubstep snare that I just randomly found for the tutorial, and I don't know what this clap is. I just have it. I have random samples that I just acquire from random purchases and things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it helped you guys out. If it did, make sure you guys share it with your friends and other producers. Make sure you guys check out my new track, Eden. It is epic. And yeah, follow me on Spotify, like the Facebook page, because I'm very active on my Facebook and my Twitter. So if you guys ever want to, you know, get in direct contact with me, you guys can message me there or email me and things like that. So yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. It's Zan Wow. Peace.